Hello everyone, I'm Mark Faris with Faris Team Real Estate Brokerage. Hope you're doing well. Here's a market update for last week, starting with Barrie and surrounding area. The number of new listings that came on the market was 110 new listings compared to 101 of the prior week. Active inventory for last week was 1,110 listings, so this is the number of homes that are on the market, compared to the prior week of 1,097, so remaining steady. The number of homes sold last week was 46, compared to 40 of the prior week. The average sale price of those 46 homes that sold is sitting at $546,398 for last week, whereas the prior week was $578,237. Average days on market is slightly up at 26 days compared to the prior week of 21 days, and list to sale ratio has slightly dropped to 96.3% compared to 98.2% of the prior week. Months of inventory. So just remember that anything below 5 months of inventory is a seller's market. Anything between 5 and 6 is an even market. Anything above 6 is a buyer's market. We're currently sitting at 4.9 months of inventory. So still a seller's market, whereas the prior week was sitting at 3.8. Overall story, what I'm seeing in Barrie is that with the slight incline of average days on market and slight decline of list to sale ratio, we are moving slightly into an even market, but still a seller's market right now. So the homes that are sold are the ones that are showcased well, are marketed properly, and are priced well. Homes are still selling. Changing gears now to the Lakelands board, which is Orillia and surrounding area. The number of new listings that came on the market last week was 58 compared to 64 of the prior week. There were 1,149 active listings on the market last week compared to 1,126. The number of home sales was sitting at 24 compared to 27 of the prior week. Average sale price for the 24 sales works out to $474,412 compared to $352,364 of the prior week. The number of days on market are sitting at 51 compared to 47 of the prior week. And list to sale ratio is sitting at 95.8% compared to 98.1% of the prior week. Months of inventory. So remember, anything over 6 is a buyer's market. We're sitting at 9 months of inventory last week, where the prior week was sitting at 7.5 months of inventory. Overall story for Orillia and surrounding areas is that we are trending more into the buyer's market territory. So homes are taking a little bit longer to sell, and the number of listings are still coming on the market. And it's something to watch moving forward as we trend into further buyer's market. Okay, so now for the Southern Georgian Bay market, which includes Midland all the way around to Collingwood and the surrounding area. Number of new listings on the market for last week was 55 compared to 57 of the prior week. 821 active listings is what's available. So this is the current inventory of homes that are currently for sale compared to 881 of the prior week. Number of sales for last week was 17, so the same as the prior week. Average sale price is sitting at $465,824 compared to $515,406 of the prior week. Average days on market sitting at 44 compared to 84 days of the prior week, which has been fluctuating. Average list to sell ratio is sitting at 95.9%, so very similar to the prior week at 96.2%. And months of inventory currently sitting at 8.8 months of inventory, so that's up from 7.1 months of inventory of the prior week. Overall story for Southern Georgian Bay is we're creeping even further into a buyer's market right now, but we are watching week over week to see the number of sales and the amount of new listings that are coming on the market. As an overall view of all three markets, it seems to be that the cities are a little bit more insulated than the surrounding areas, and the further north you go, it creeps into a little further into the buyer's market territory, where the further south you go, you're still sitting in a seller's market, but again, it's creeping more so into an even market. If you do have any real estate related questions, please feel free to reach out. We're here to help.